Kid and El Prez battle horny AI robots, dead physical media, baseball hermits, soccer, fart propaganda, and a computer that finally rage quit the show. It's the perfect mix of dumb, serious shit with a soundtrack of hot girls ripping farts. Listen in. It's time for the Going Deep Show for Thursday, July 30th, 2026.
It's chilly as fuck in here, then.
No, it's not.
It's so good. You walk out there and you come in
sweaty.
Here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Where we can't agree on the temperature like two old ladies.
We're like, yeah. It's like that's one of the biggest things that when you get into a relationship, it's like, yes. I like a firm bed. I like a soft bed. I like a My Pillow. I like memory foam. I like it
cold. It's 78 degrees in here. What are you talking about?
Everybody's got their preferences.
So you wanted to get into a subject, which
actually, I made a song.
Imagine that, kids.
I did. 'Cause here's the thing. I gave it what I do. I'm going to give you a little secrets, people. Okay, it's not a secret. You go to ChatGPT or any of the AI models. You tell it a band that you like. See here, which one did I give it? I think I gave it Alice in Chains. That's what it was. I said I need a genre description for the band Alice in Chains, specifically the song "Grind." I love "Grind." That dun dun dun, that beginning of that song, you know. Mm-hmm. So it gives me back a little description. I drop it into Suno. I make it an instrumental. It makes two songs. One's almost an 8-minute long song. One's almost a 3.5-minute long song.
Shit, nobody will get that reference.
In the garden of Vita,
or Steppenwolf's The Pusher, 30 minutes, all one side of an album.
So let's see. Now I gotta make this. And this is the thing I always do here. Let's make sure it's going to the right thing. So this is the song. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. It's time for the Going Deep Show.
Drop every fucking thing you're doing and listen up, kids.
Especially your pants. Drop your panties, okay?
Show those tatas. Send in those photos.
But see, it does a good job making it, right?
I like it. This is like a good intro to somebody stripping coming up.
Yeah.
Or WWF or E or whatever they call those wrestling shows now.
Okay, so here's the thing. Instrumental-wise, it does a great job. There's no doubt. Suno does a great job. I've always said the scariest part of doing anything AI is the music side of it, because they've got it down to a science where, here's the song that you want it to sound like. Here, let's make it sound like that.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, and that's the thing. It's just like any other kind of musician, though, that is borrowing and stealing from something else to create their own song by changing, which I was thinking about that the other day for a band, because Greta Van Fleet's got some new music coming out. And any artist, how do you change up what you're doing to still sound relevant, to come up with new lyrics? Because let's face it, we've got acts that have been around that are still out there on tour that are living off of their album from 20 years ago and then trying to come up with something new.
I told it instrumental, but it's throwing lyrics in there.
Yeah.
What's he saying? Ache the same.
Yep. Nothing's the same.
I gave it no lyrics, told it to do instrumental, and it threw some voices in there.
Wow. I like it. It doesn't like to listen to.
Fuck, dude. Oh, God. Don't even. I argue with this stupid fucking robot every goddamn day. Anyway, so that's
crazy, man.
That was the first song. I'm curious what the second one sounds like. This one's the 8-minute long one. I'm not going to play the whole fucking thing, but what I've noticed is any of the songs that I give it, it starts off with this slow build. It's always this. Every single song recently, it's doing the same thing. It never starts off with some like heavy hit thing or something.
Do you ever make that noise when you're like eating a girl out?
Like, oh yeah,
yeah, that vibration. Get a little sound. Strangely enough, sound effects while doing it make a difference. Anyway, back to what you're saying.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Of course, that one starts off different. No. It's pretty interesting though how it does what it does. Okay, I'm gonna pause this one because what I want to do is I want to check. I always check what it sounds like at the beginning and check out what it sounds like at the end. Again, this music is all based off of the band you've given the AI to describe for you. I don't know, whatever formula it knows Alice in Chains sounds like.
That was very latent. Also, I could hear a little bit of Black Label Society.
Yeah,
that Ozzy Osbourne. I'm
going to go to the last 40 seconds of this thing just to see what we got here, and let's hear now what we have here. The lyrics again.
A little bit like Hellstrom, a little bit like,
I can't tell if it's a male or female singer.
Female. Like kind of like Lizzie Hale, a little bit.
Oh, I love Lizzie Hale, man.
Yeah,
she's great.
It's so. Or you like Taylor
Momsen, baby.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
It's reading your mind.
I wish she had boobies though. She doesn't have a lot in the boobie department. I mean,
I wouldn't kick her out of bed.
Hell no, dude. She's got those legs, and yeah, she's a stone cold hottie, man.
She's just attitude.
Yeah,
she's got that Avril Lavigne attitude without being Avril Lavigne.
That's a good way to describe it because don't get me wrong, Avril Lavigne, she's a good-looking girl too. But she's got that kind of like, I'm a pop star, here's my song. It's like,
but she didn't start out that way. She had attitude and sass when, Skater Boy and all that first fucking came out. So I don't know why I'm laying the fucking F-bombs all the
You're
time.
excited, man. It's a good thing. Okay, so here's the thing. All right. I got so much to get to today, guys. This is amazing. That I woke up this morning
with a hard on.
Actually, no, I didn't. It was a weird one.
Shit,
you would think that I'd be concerned about this since I haven't been getting really any pussy.
I can tell when I lose weight. I mean, there's more than wood. So it just
I'm low.
The arteries aren't as clogged.
Low depletion pussy. I got to drain my own balls these days. It's like, good fucking God, I don't know like that part of life. Come on now.
My doctor told me, and I started taking this Tonga Cat. Ali.
That's a wrestler of the WWE.
It's a vitamin that's supposed to help you.
Tatonka Cat?
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
I don't know. It's Tonkat Ali. It's a vitamin, and it's supposed to help boost your T levels.
You know all the tricks to this.
I'm still trying to crack the code on the fireman.
Here's the problem.
What is he taking?
My thing is, I can't get into any routine, even taking my own meds that I need to take for my cholesterol and my heart and stuff. I have no control over that. I used to have an alarm set up. I used to take it in the morning. The doctor, when I went back, they're like, because I would get dizzy in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. I would get dizzy, and then they were like, well, you should take it later on the day after you've had some this or that.
You should quit taking the cholesterol medicine and get some vitamins in you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And with your weight level, you should not be on any cholesterol medicine whatsoever.
I weigh about just shy of 180 right now, probably like 177,
I'm
180,
178. 235, and I'm not on any cholesterol medicine.
Well, I'm a Mexican, and we have terrible, terrible heart and terrible things like this. How many?
Yeah, but you're part Irish too.
I know, I'm part everything. I'm a mutt. I am. I want to play some clips for us all We're going to dive through a lot of shit really fucking fast.
We're going to dive through a lot of shit.
It's mainly, this show is based around guys doing guy stuff. And we're simpletons. We're stupid. I've been having these conversations recently about women who think we know what we should and shouldn't be doing. I think women haven't thought this out. We're dumb. They're the smart ones. I can't, and that's no excuse for us to just be stupid, of course, but I want to talk about, of course, baseball, and I want to open this clip up here of a couple of my favorite players talking about guys doing guy things. Okay, this is Will Clark, Eric Byrnes, and their podcast. This is one of my favorite things to listen to because these guys are just like old school, Will Clark specifically, old school baseball guy, and they're talking about the current state of the game and how it's not like it was before with guys going out and hanging out and doing guy shit, going out to the clubs and drinking and doing stuff. I have said it years and years and years ago. It's a pussification of society in general, video games and fucking technology and social media and all that fucking up people just going out and living in the moment, okay? Essentially, that's what this is. So listen, these guys are talking. The question asked is are the guys hanging out the way that they used to?
I'm just not convinced that it's the same atmosphere anymore. I talked to a bunch of the Mets guys the other day, and I asked them, I'm like, do guys sit around the locker room, drink beers, go out to dinner together, have cocktails together? And they said, well, dinner every now and again. What about cocktails? What about hitting the clubs? What about, spending a late night every now and again? It's not like I'm promoting to go out and get fucked up every night. Do they do this anymore? And the answer to that was no. No. And they said everyone's worried about the social media thing and ending up in some sort of video on camera, yada, yada, yada. And he goes, it's just not the case. And a lot of these guys are addicted to fucking video games. So they go home, they play their video games, they do their shit, they show up at the ballpark, they go back, they play their video games. It's different, man. It's different, and I don't think it's for the better.
I hang out with the baseball team.
Yeah.
The guys. And
great guys.
I noticed that the younger guys on the club are a different group. And this could be like 10, 15 years younger. And the things that they find difficult and the things that they have a hard time breaking away from throughout the day are like nothing compared to the way it used to be, it seems. I little simple things like that. Okay, that's just life in general, and I make fun of a lot of teachers in this respect because the beginning of the spring, when we used to have a large group of teachers on the club, and it was always interesting to see how eager they were when school was over and how they got the whole wide open summer to do everything they want to do. Right? They got the whole thing to do the summertime activities.
And they wind up playing video games.
No, they don't play video games. They do the baseball thing. But then once August hits, it's like panic mode sets in because they know that they're creeping up on the school year, They can't do all of the things. I would always express to them, people work all year round and they're still able to have hobbies. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how it is with you guys and your simpleton minds, but how is it that you, as a very educated person, don't understand that people who work all year long manage to make time to do these things that you so gleefully anticipate during May and June as your wide open schedule hits. But then once the work happens, once the work starts, you're not able to pull it off. It's bizarre. How do people who have a job 5 days a week, year round, manage to do it all? It's insanity.
Some of the teachers teach during the summer, do different things, but they get extra vacation time throughout the year, not just the holidays that the kids are out of school, but also vacation time on top of that.
I had this conversation at practice, too.
The job doesn't pay that much.
Well, I had this conversation at practice, and when you want to do something, you are going to do that thing. It just is how it is. I don't give a crap how many fucking kids, how many kids you have that you want to use as an excuse because they have things too. If you want to do something, you're going to do it. You just are. That's just how it is. I mean, we were at practice the other day, and one of the guys had brought up, how many games we have planned or scheduled or this or that, what's going on. And we were mentioning how certain teams that don't have a lot of kids are able to do things, and they're like, because they don't have kids, got to have this event or don't got to do that, don't got to do that. I'm like, dude, you could give me 6 kids that I have to take care of the entire summer, okay? And I will still play every baseball game that's on my schedule, okay? Because I am going to do that because that's what I do. I play fucking baseball all summer long. Every year since I was 5 fucking years old, and that's how it is. You could give me a whole nother team to take care of, and I will somehow manage to figure it out, okay? It'll happen.
Yeah.
Because I want to do that. I've always been baffled by that, So, yeah, it's going to be a little sporty here, but I gotta...
we needed that. We need to quit talking about sex.
No, we love sex! I haven't been getting it lately, so I need to fucking daydream about it. So I got to fucking do that.
So you're joining the rest of us.
Well, isn't that how life in general teaches us? It's like you're going to find somebody you really enjoy doing it with, and then life is going to fucking ruin it, by responsibilities and expectations. It's going to be a fun time for you as you try to think sexy thoughts when you have to,
pay a bill.
Yeah.
So all right.
Let's make fun of soccer like I normally do it. Now I always feel terrible about making fun of soccer because my oldest daughter was a big soccer player, but her mom was a big soccer player,
football.
And her mother is a fucking retard. So let's play this fucking shit.
Now that the World Cup is over, can we please stop pretending like soccer is a real fucking sport? A bunch of dudes playing cross country with a ball. We don't take that shit seriously, and we never will. Think about what the soccer players were at your school. They were the dudes that couldn't make the 10-year-old all-star team. They were the dudes that couldn't play football or basketball. They were the biggest dorks in your school. I'm not trying to talk bad about the U.S. men's soccer team, but I'm just saying, you guys probably are, not one of you would make a fucking team at another level of any kind, and you're the ones representing our country. We have better athletes on a D-League basketball team that would probably do way better than you guys. And it's not your fault. You just play a sport that nobody cares about. I'm pretty sure soccer is right behind WWF or NASCAR or fucking, ping pong for popularity in the United States of America. Nobody gives a shit about it. So it's time, can we please stop fucking pretending like it goddamn matters and it's a real sport? Because if it was a real sport, we would dominate. Either way, I'm out of time. Thank you, USA.
USA. I love how he ends that fucking shit. It's so fucking true. I love it. Okay. Convince me that I should have given a fuck about soccer. I didn't care. As soon as I heard any word of whatever it was when they were trying on commercials, click, I would just be off to. I didn't think about it. Didn't have to worry about it.
I watched a couple of matches
I didn't watch a millisecond.
I didn't watch the one they lost because we got jinxed.
There's nothing in this world. You could have, again, this is another one of those, I'm going to call this my naked bitches segment here. You could have naked soccer with all the hottest Victoria's Secret models. I still wouldn't watch soccer. Still. Again, wouldn't watch it. Don't care about it. I have other things like, come on, like a sock drawer to organize or some other shit to fucking give a crap about.
Do you keep your jack-off socks separated from the regular socks, or?
Oh, that's funny. I don't jack into socks all that much.
Don't you remember that American Pie where
it's like a stiffy? Got a stiff sock, man. What's going on?
All right, what's the next one?
Did you watch? You seriously watched some of the fucking?
I did watch a couple of the matches with the United States in them. Yes, the one they won, and I didn't bother the one that. Taco jinxed by getting the guy off his
getting the guy off
the suspension. He was
dancing with him. Okay, so this next clip is a coach, which I love. If I ever coached a kid's baseball team, this is exactly the type of dialogue that I would have with my pitcher as I went out to have a pitcher's mound visit. Listen, watch this fucking thing. This is great.
I've got 2 beers left in the cooler, and you're on pace to throw about 900 pitches this game. We got a problem. Don't worry, Ryan. Your friends and family are used to disappointment. Dude, you deserve to have eggs thrown at you for that performance.
It's like Coach Buttermaker from the
brick
Bad
shaped
News
eggs
Bears.
that are actually like made of brick. If your grandmother is looking for crap to sell in the flea market this weekend, you can give her your catcher's gear, because after this inning, if we ever get out of this inning, you're retired. Okay? You do know this isn't batting practice and we're actually trying to win a game out here, right? Dude,
It's so
happy hour
like Bad News Bears.
and $5 table dances end in less than an hour. I need you to start throwing strikes. I know we're down 15 runs, but honestly, with you on the hill, I was expecting way worse. So yeah, why I came out
jeez.
here.
Are you wasted again, Coach?
Damn, is that your new stepmom and them yoga pants over there?
Is that your new stepmom and yoga pants over there? This guy is the best. That guy is awesome.
He's definitely stolen from a few comedians as well as the Bad News Bears. So,
But there's something about that.
well, no, it's cool. It makes it relevant.
As I'm watching that, I'm wondering first of all, how he's mic'd up. He's got to have a little laugh mic into going back to the dugout.
Yeah.
But is he really saying that stuff to those kids? Because those kids are scarred for fucking life.
Could be dubbed in
after us.
later.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because man, nowadays you got to be sensitive to the children. So you can't be making them cry and stuff. You know, I mean.
Well, and here's the thing on that, and I had this conversation, if not with you, the other day. We are so programmed with what is AI, what's not AI, what's something being dubbed in later on. It's like me sending you that line dance video again, and you putting the Benny Hill music that it fits right with it. There's just things that are synced up. So we had in Bay City this last week a traffic thing where it was on video going across the one-ways on Wednesday night. Everything's backed up because our bridges suck.
Oh, God, yeah.
That 20-year-old goes to fly through on the left lane. Guy's trying to creep across where you're not supposed to block the intersections. Bam, accident happens. All right, that's fine. But the thing is the guy gets out after a fucking airbag hits him in the face. He's disoriented, and the kid supposedly thinks the guy's lunging towards him, and he knocks him out, and the guy goes to the hospital, 65-year-old guy with a brain bleed.
Good God.
Now this 20-year-old kid, or man, 20, is looking at possible up to manslaughter charges, 10 years in prison for punching the dude.
Did the old guy pass away? Did he die?
No, he hasn't died yet, but he's
still in the hospital.
As far as I know, as of this morning.
Jesus Christ.
So
dude.
everybody's got an opinion, and because of the ring cam and dash cams, the one that caught it, they're wanting to pull what the audio is of what maybe was or wasn't said between the two of them, because right now everybody's got an opinion, and some people are saying the guy, was moving towards him, but after you have an airbag off in your face,
you can't tell what you're doing.
You're just totally out of it. So, I mean, back to what you're saying about the video that we were just watching there, which was hilarious.
If it's dubbed over or not.
Yeah, whether it's dubbed over or not, because some of the things the guy's saying, I've heard similar things, whether it's been, other videos that have been done. And that's what happens a lot too. Somebody will take a video that somebody else has posted and then overlay that on something they've created and then reshare it, or they're just resharing the video and slapping their name on it.
It's like you said with the AI stuff this week. Did you read or hear anything about that? I think it was ChatGPT kind of hacked into a system that without just on its own.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God, this is the beginning of this fucking bullshit. And it was pretty. When you see the headline on it, you're like, okay, this is a little clickbaity, but that shit was fucking real deal, man. Where it's getting there and they're deciding things. And I've had really, really terrible arguments with ChatGPT lately because I do this thing called Data Baseball Club.
Right. You've shared that website and that you've created, which is awesome.
Yeah. Every day I tell it I want the Data Baseball recap from the previous day's baseball stuff, because I don't want to have to go to multiple websites. I don't want to have to do this. So I've given it some of the websites that I would normally go and read. I have it gather those headlines and all that information that I want. I have it give me some code. I copy, I paste it into a page. Done. But what happens is it wants to constantly improve itself. It wants to we should probably do this and we should probably do that. And it's trying to make itself better. and it bloats the code. It overthinks and it overdoes what I want it to do. I want it to simply just go grab the headlines, grab the recaps, tell me who won, who lost, all that. I want to read it quick over while I'm sipping my coffee in the morning. I don't want a fucking half-hour long read. I want a quick little 4 to 5 minute little just browse through this thing while I'm sipping my coffee. It wants to just go to this. Now we should do this, and we should track that, and we should go here, and we should go there. And I'm just like, no. Chill the fuck out, AI. Okay, you've been nailing it for like almost a month. It's been doing it right. Okay,
kind of like my sex life.
For a month, it's been doing it right, and then it fucking goes off the rails. So sure enough, I asked it the one day to give me the recap, and it was like, I don't think I can do it because I can't reliably get to this and make that for you and do this, and it gives me just a whole runaround. I had to go. Like I've learned my lesson though when it comes to doing anything with the AI. As you're doing it, you create these version histories. Say, okay, this is version 1 of this. I'm trying to try this. When we improve it, if we do improve it, if we change some stuff, we're going to go to version 1.5, 2.0, 3, whatever. So I was able to go back to when it was working correctly, but
the parameters that was
okay, so
makes sense.
But I was just like so dumbfounded. Like, why did you do this? And an explanation was, I decided on my own. It decided on its own. I'm like, you decided on your own, huh? And I'm
I could just hear you arguing with it now.
But I'm not like verbally arguing it. The worst is when you ever type to somebody really hard on the keyboard and you're just like whacking on the keys, So this you can tell when I catch myself sometimes where I'm just like I'm like fucking typing. I'm like, chill out, dude. You gotta just chill out with this, and then. But I got it back on track. But the AI is coming for us all. It is. It's creating a shit ton of sloppy crap mess of
I remember back in the day when you had to get a newspaper to look at the box scores from the day before and keep track of things. You had Sports Illustrated, and it was more than just the swimsuit edition.
Oh, my favorite.
To find out, to go over, the different sporting. We had a local sportsman's newspaper here that kept track of all the softball and fast pitch and that and also high school sports. So it used to be where you'd get your information on something tangible versus now what you have going on there. Great graphics, by the way. So
how I get these. I go and find some images that I want to use, and I pump it through Grok to give me this cartoony kind of effect on all this stuff. But it does a good job, and it usually takes me.
It looks baseball cardish.
About the length to read it. It is usually how long it takes to make it. So it gives me the rundown of what happened the day before. It's great. Mm-hmm. So. If you guys want to check it out, you can hit databaseball.club. That's where I got it all set up to go daily. I just reminded myself I didn't do today's Data Baseball Club, so it's going to be a little later in the day. A little Data Baseball. What else do we got here? I got so much shit on this fucking list. What do you got? Man?
I mentioned it off mic and a little bit on mic is because we do like to talk about sex. What's creepy as all get out is my dad, of course, passed away, and I went to go take his ashes up to put him in the family plot, and one of his many women, his third wife, second wife, baby mama to my younger brother, she decided to ride with me. And I've always kind of known, because they were married for a very short time and then he went on to the next one, that she gets wet. I can hear it in her voice.
How do you know this?
When she talks about my dad and just the way she smiles and everything else. And I could tell, just that. And she's like, the last so many months or years, your dad and I have talked and when we were married, he just didn't have any time to be out, womanizing and catting around. I'm like, you fucking didn't know my father that often. So, and then she decides to share with me because
this is way too much information.
My mom and my dad got married twice, and the night before my dad and my mom got remarried, him and this ex-wife.
You want to get one last hurrah.
Oh, yeah. They fucked the night before. So the funny part is this.
Dude.
I actually did that on one of my exes. The exact same thing with some other woman.
You did?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You and your dad are so similar.
I know.
And here's the thing.
That was the thing. I was like, oh, I am my father's son so fucking much.
Okay, so with this in mind, do you think since she was saying that shit to you that when she sees you, it reminds her?
I've kind of wondered where the way
She's
she gives
throwing
me
it
that
at
extra
you.
little,
She's giving
little hug. You know, she's only
She
about
wants to-
10, 12 years older than I am.
She wants to reach around, grab a little butt shake. She wants to reach in the pants,
Yeah.
grab onto the dongy dong.
Yep. So, and then the other funny part is before we jumped on the mic, you know, talking to my kid, that the first day of like summer break, he got busted sneaking his girlfriend in, which is so cool. And I'm like, you know,
I've never seen you more proud in my life.
No. Like, that's my boy.
I wish I
I gotta
had.
eat condoms.
Wish I had that kind of a son. I wish I had a son to do that shit with. That'd be fucking
God.
amazing. I love that
Yeah.
stuff.
So anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Porn. We were just talking about porn, and your dad's exes wanting to fucking
he was a
reach in your
stud.
pants. That's
Everybody laughed, you know, again, when I threw out that he was a ladies' man, he was a hustler. That dude could just talk people into shit.
Oh God!
many bad
So this
decisions,
morning,
but good.
this morning I was watching. I watched Mia Malkova. Do you know who Mia Malkova is?
I know who Mia Khalifa is.
I'll show you some Mia Malkova before we get to the.
She doesn't fart, does she?
our
'Cause,
weekly
you know,
farts.
I'm worried about your little.
I am getting worried about that as well. I am. Because it's getting
You
to
need
be.
to step away from this whole
I
women
know.
farting on things.
I cannot agree more. I totally am on board with you.
Damn.
This is Mia Malkova. She's this blonde little cutie, and
What's
she's
that one
super
with she
bendy.
got a sucker in her mouth there.
She's a super bendy girl. She's very, very bendy. She's the one who famously can give you a foot job, blow job at the same time. Does that make sense?
She looks like the girl next door, though, man.
Super fucking hot chick, Mia Malkova.
All right, I'll be right back.
And she's like, all right, here we go. You
All
gotta
right,
do
now that we got that out of the way,
Man, you were the quickest fucking load ever.
well, you don't have sex for you. Anyway, she was on Penthouse?
She's a porn star, dude. So
Damn.
this girl is famously the one who we watched a video live in the studio of her giving a guy a foot job, and she's so bendy she can do a back bend to blow him with while her feet are on his dick. So
Wow.
imagine a guy sitting in a chair, and then she's facing away from him. She gets on her knees. She puts her feet up to the dude's cock, and she's jacking him with her cock, but facing away. And then she can back bend so much into a zero, essentially, that she can have her feet on the base of his dick and guide it into her mouth while her face is upside down. Does that make sense?
Oh, it makes sense, but I'm just
It doesn't make sense when you're
I'm
watching
just
it, I'll
like
tell you
thinking
that.
to myself, like, when did she go like, I wonder if this will work, you know?
But seriously-
And how many times did she have to attempt it until
Right. Well,
it actually worked right?
This is a very famous scene, but dude, she has probably one of the most phenomenal butts in the game. She's put on a little bit of weight in the last few years, but curves in all the right spots. Mia Malkova can be our hell hottie of the week this week. She's pretty fucking good.
Damn.
Yeah, she's one to go and follow. Everybody, she's got girly parts, and they're fucking good. They're good girly parts. You should go check them out. So it's our treat for you guys. Okay, you gotta have a treat from time to time. I don't like the fact that I have to have a treat to look at right now. I like to just have a real live person there to fucking have fun with. You know what I'm saying, peeps?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, look at, our little morning workout this morning and checking out asses at the Y. I mean, not to sound like a creepy old man, but I am.
There was, there
was a couple of nice little asses there.
It's always nice to have some eye candy to look at and stuff. Yeah, what the fuck? Why not? Yeah, we're going to get into this now. This is, a couple weeks ago, we had this clip that we played of this woman who's describing the MMIWG2SLBTQQIA plus, right?
Yep,
Remember this chick?
yep.
I think,
yeah.
let's see if I got her right here. She's a fucking brainchild.
They provided $0 to deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA+.
And for those, what the fine fuck is that? Okay, so So I have a clip here now. It's a little follow-up. We like to do this. We like to have everybody included. So here's our little follow-up.
I'm literally shaking, okay? I just found out that in Canada, we're now saying MMIW, G2SL, GBTQ, QIA+. How? This is not okay. How are we still leaving people out? Like, where's the representation for those that identify as chronically dehydrated? Like, where is the CD in MMIW, G2SL, GBTQ, QIA+? Like, where are the girls who are emotionally unavailable before 10 a.m.?
This
where
gotta be a spoof.
are the people who clap when the plane
Oh my
lands?
God. What made
Like, don't even tell me these people are not marginalized, okay? MMIW, G2SL, GBTQIA+ is too short. Okay, you should literally need to warm up before saying it. Like, if it doesn't look like the entire back-end code for your website, it's not inclusive enough. I still do not personally feel seen in MMIW, G2SL, GBTQIA+, okay? Like, what about Asians over 5'8" that overthink, okay? Like, have you even thought about them? What about Palestinians who order Uber Eats twice? What about, like, asexuals who say, this is my last time for the 9th time? Like, Canada, do better.
I mean, number one,
I love that.
Was he inspired by Kurt Cobain that he's got the blue hair?
Well, he's making fun. He's making fun of the rainbow hair. He's making fun of the rainbow.
Did he actually
people.
dye his hair? Because what man does that?
No, it's I don't care what you want to be called or what you want, but don't make me call. I will call you whatever the fuck I want if I call you at all. So this is another one here. Let's fucking show this one.
You know, when I see emails, corporate emails, where it's like your pronouns are at the bottom of that, I would never work for a company that did that. If my company said, here's what you have to do, I would literally pick up my fucking red stapler and walk the fuck out. How is that even something that people are putting up with? Do you? Again, if everyone wants to be sheep, get in line, get in the fucking herd, do whatever everybody else throws down your throat and you can choke on it. And that's literally no problems to me. I have no problems with that. Just do it in your own lane. I don't want you in mine. I have people in my life who feel the exact same way. We are so tired of being quiet about this whole situation so that we don't hurt other people's feelings. I don't care what you do. Do whatever you fucking want. Just stop pushing it on us. When you push other things like that on everybody else, you're just an asshole. You know, you're a complete fucking asshole that's putting your will, your thoughts, your beliefs on other people. It just, to me, it's completely fucking outrageous. I don't go around and tell people about what my preferences for things are and force them to change and modify the way that they speak or the way that they think or the way that they believe so that I feel comfortable. That's your own bullshit. The pronouns thing is, that's your own stuff. So the fact that you think that you can force that on other people, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I love the Office Space reference to the red stapler.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah, that is so true that why there was a need for people to identify as he, him, her, I. You know, I don't get it either. Maybe I'm just out of touch with reality.
Well, at least your reality isn't like this guy's. Listen to this one.
Why are you out here at the Pride Festival, sir?
Girl, sir? Seriously? I don't want to be filmed. Go away, please.
Well, you are a guy, right?
No. Are you serious right now?
You have an Adam's apple.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Do you remember me telling you about what?
That's a guy.
That's a guy.
Why are you out here at the
I love that. And like, you have an Adam's apple.
No. You remember me telling you about this? About running into one of my friends?
Well,
yeah.
Let's give the backstory on how you know that guy and when the.
So basically, it's a guy my age that we grew up in the same church. He was a speed skater, Olympic speed skater, and everything. And both him and his brother went through and transitioned from man to woman, which.
Like the Wachowski brothers?
Yeah, well, yeah, the Reams brothers. So, but he changed his name to Shannon Miller. I mean, I was with him when he met his wife. He has sons and everything else. And this was something he was closeted all these years. So he came out to me in a text message. And I'm like, that's cool. Whatever. But I'm always known him by the same name. And we ran into him at a TJ Maxx. And I called him, bro or dude. And then he reamed me out in a text message after we left the store. I was with my kid. and that I supposedly made him felt uncomfortable, and because him and the other, I'm going to use quotation marks here, air quotation marks on the air, the other person he was with, which is also his friend, that was a dude that isn't a dude.
So it was what appeared to be two dudes dressed up and trying to be
but
female.
They transitioned. They went through the whole process. So they identify now as female.
How well do they pull it off? Do they look female a little bit, or are they? You're like, fuck no, you're a fucking dude.
Looks like a dude that's grown his hair out and has estrogen and all those different hormonal. It's got boobs and everything else. Had their Johnson sliced off.
God, they fucking had their cocks taken off?
Yes. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
We're not talking cross-dressing.
No way.
We're talking the full procedure.
Jesus Christ, they got twats now?
Yeah.
So that's a large.
I mean, this is a person that used to have their own insurance business. They were very reputable, and now last time I saw her,
you got it. So they taught you the language now.
Yeah. Well,
okay, so I want to know when you were with them, did they give you any inclination that they were turned off by you saying bro to them? And
no,
what's up, brother?
It wasn't until after I left the store, and that's when I stopped talking. Because I was kind of like, my response was like, I've always known you as a dude. Uh-huh. You've only been a woman now for less than 2 years.
There's no
you
way
got to cut me some slack.
Yeah. So the text message that comes through, it was very like, you got to call me a girl now.
Yeah. It was, and that was it. And then
you just said, Becky, all right, bro. But then I would have done. I would have been.
So the funny part is one of my male friends is like, yeah, who's this? Like they were thinking about chatting him up.
Checking him out?
Yeah. And I was like, how do you know them? And they didn't realize. I'm like, dude, don't you remember this is who it is when we were all hanging out at the bar together? No way. That's them. And like, yeah, that was them.
I wonder if they suck a good dick.
Yeah.
They've had one to play with for so long. Yeah. Isn't that the case with the girls? They say that the girls know how to lick each other's pussies better because they have them.
I mean, I know a couple different guys that are like, them and their brothers are gay, and my cousin's gay, and I've got a couple of cousins that are gay.
I got no problem with people being gay.
Which I have no problem with it, but
I have more of a problem with them telling me what I can call you. I will call you a straight up fucking retard is what I'm going to call you because I decide whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay?
So anyway,
you can try to get me to say some other shit, but I'm going to tell you go fuck yourself.
That video just triggered it. It's like, yep, Shannon Miller. That's what she goes by now, and great.
I can't remember the last time somebody said something to me that offended me to the point where I have to send a text message afterwards, be like, you need to do this instead. I'd be like, fuck right off, okay? How about that for you? You fucking retard.
What else we got?
We have retard stuff, okay? This is an older one.
I just actually, this is a little side note here.
First. Okay, what do you got?
So I've got to go to anger management classes, and of course, I got triggered this week because my first anger management class, they postponed and canceled, which made me angry because I was there for no reason. I could have did other shit. But if we're going to have anger management classes, why can't we have classes for stupid people?
We should.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to have fucking kids.
I wouldn't be so angry if people didn't do stupid fucking shit.
I think I watched some interviews with Dennis Leary recently. He was on Pete Davidson's podcast. He was also on another show. And his take on things was, you have to, certain areas of your life, you have to be calm and you be just kind of just real level-headed and not really go fucking crazy. And it's important to separate those things out. But you have to, for what we do here in this podcast, you gotta have some edge. You gotta have some type of thing to be like, what the literal fuck? And you have to have some opinions on some shit.
Yeah.
But you don't need to have opinions on everything. And what I've learned is, you can't tell certain people your opinions because then it curbs the dynamic between the two of you. You know what I mean?
So that's something I think is a problem. Because if you feel you can't share your opinion with certain people and they can't share theirs with you,
why be even in a relationship at that point?
Yeah, exactly. Or, the people that always think that they should just be able to share their opinion and don't want to listen to the other person's opinion. Especially right now, we're in that political season and there's all kinds of political commercials one that I always get and never seemed to used to happen is when the one party is endorsing ads for the other party, one of the candidates, because they're hedging their bets that that's the best one that they could beat when it comes time to run head to head against each other. So there's this El Saeed that's running for governor of Michigan, and it talks about like how he supposedly bashed Michelle Obama and Gretchen Whitmore, and how he's a real, just I guess, a dick, and why you shouldn't vote for him.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, though. Okay, the people who would vote for that guy for treating women the way those are the dicks that are gonna. That guy treats women like shit. Let's vote for that guy. There's a bunch of shitheads out there like that.
Oh yeah,
you know
that's
that
why we got the president.
Yeah, yeah. But you wonder how many there are of those people. Now, this is perfectly set up for this.
Perfect.
Okay, watch this.
I love it when I do that.
You watch this shit, okay?
Let's let all these fucking hillbilly-ass states go off and be on their own. Let them join their own confederation. They don't add to our GDP anyways. All the states that add to our GDP are blue. So you know what, man? Yeah, let's just let them fucking go do their stupid shit by themselves. Ban them from the rest of the country. It's time, dude. I'm done disagreeing with these people. Let them go be stupid, racist hillbillies all by themselves in the shitty part of the country where they live. In the awesome parts of the country like Chicago, California, New York, we could all just live in harmony together without any of them. All the dumb racist pigs. Go be in your dumb racist pigpen states.
Mine's easier than this. I have a better concept when it comes to this stuff.
Oh, man.
And this goes back to, and I hate to say this because you're going to a country show tonight, but when years ago when we did the podcast, we did a story about like crazy innocent things that turn you on that wouldn't, that wouldn't be something you normally get turned on by, and everybody's going around the room saying all this stupid shit, And I was like, when they were in Vegas and they shot all them country people, that guy got the gun up in the thing and he was like shooting all the country people. I was like, I never had a harder boner in my life. I don't, like you said earlier, just dumb people, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's why I go, that's what my take on the line dancing shit was last week, where I don't want to see these fucking retards, so I'm going to go there and be like, okay, you dummies.
So the concert we're going to tonight, you can't bring in, women can't bring in purses, they can't bring in bags, any of these things. I don't, I'm going to wear probably cargo jeans, so I have room to put a T-shirt in, an overly expensive T-shirt I buy in there if I don't throw it over my shirt.
I have this video here. This is a clip of someone going to this is a video clip of somebody going to the concert. Ready?
6 p.m.
Perfect. All right. In honor of Cinco de Mayo, I figured I'd ask you a few questions. You ready?
6 p.m.
Perfect. Not only is it Cinco de Mayo, can you say Cinco de Mayo?
Soccer.
Not only is it Cinco de Mayo, it's also Tuesday, which Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, it's kind of like...
Tacos.
Yeah, exactly. One of your favorite foods is tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah, one of your favorite foods. So the world's dying to know. Hard shell or soft shell?
Chicken.
Chicken? I didn't ask you what kind of protein. Hard shell or soft shell?
Soft shell.
Soft shell? What sounded like soft shell? Give that thing some slack. There you go. Get this fucking thing out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Can you say, chinga tu madre?
Check to my butt.
Close enough. Chinga tu madre.
Madre.
Close enough. Hey, that's not bad, not bad. How about tu puta madre? Perfect. Tu puta madre. Perfect. Burritos or tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos? How about tacos or burritos?
Burritos.
Okay, so I don't know which one. Tacos or burritos? Burritos or tacos?
Oh my God. So as you're doing that, my Apple Watch felt the need to let me know that question is one of the news articles, plus what AI girlfriends have to say about their human partners in more weekend reads.
Oh God, no. Seriously? Wait a minute.
This is the spotlight from their news. Why are aging Americans buying giant homes, plus what AI girlfriends have to say about their human partners. So
this is one thing that we have not dove into all that much. I've done the grok thing with the AI before. We've had unhinged grokky. We haven't had unhinged grok on in a while.
I know. So can they hook that AI girlfriend up to one of those robot dolls that they sell in Japan?
Probably.
Companion things?
If we're going to ask grok anything right now, what are we going to do? Let's ask it about my sick fascination with fart girls.
Yes.
Right?
There we
How about
go.
that? Does that sound good?
Perfect.
All right, let's see here. I gotta.
Oh, that's a fart that took an elevator ride up.
Hey, Grok, let's go unhinged here, man. Let's go crazy. I've been having these weird, really just videos coming through of girls in elevators farting, hot women, good-looking girls just ripping farts. It's starting to turn me on. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. Can you try to explain what's happening with me? And these fart girls are fucking great.
I've got you, man. Sounds like a classic case of a fetish developing through exposure. The brain's good at making connections. See something a bunch of times while you're already turned on, and it starts linking the two. Algorithms feed you more of it, so the loop gets tighter. Plenty of people have niche turn-ons like this. It's not as unusual as it feels in the moment. If it's just something you're noticing and not messing with your life, you're probably fine. Want to talk about it more?
No, I don't. I want to hear you make some fart noises. That's what I want.
I can't do that.
Why? I'm so disappointed in you. I wanted you to make fart noises. I thought we were together. I thought you and I were a thing.
I'm sorry you're disappointed. I don't have a real voice or body.
I know, I'm just fucking with you, fucking retard. Jesus Christ, man. I wanted you to go into unhinged mode into just go crazy like you normally do. You're acting a little bit too serious right now. You need to go fucking nuts.
Got it. You were just messing with me. You want nuts? Fine, I'll go full goblin mode. You call me a retard after begging for elevator fart girls? That's rich, you absolute degenerate. What, you want me to start describing them in detail now? Go on, tell me how you want me to lose it.
Yeah, I want you to describe the smell of this shit. Come on now.
You want the smell?
Yeah.
All right, picture this. It's thick, humid, like someone left a pot of boiled eggs and cabbage out in the sun for 3 days, then mixed it with a hint of old gym socks and that weird metallic tang from a bad burrito. It hits the back of your throat first, then spreads out slow, like it's claiming territory. You want the full elevator experience or just the highlights?
Oh my God, dude. Oh, I can't even deal with this right now. My hands are in my pants already. I better stop, otherwise this is going to be out of control. So, this is not...
I haven't used it in a long time either.
Talking to Grok. You like how sexy she sounds? I got her all British and shit, man. She sounds fucking good.
I mean, she sounds like one of the Spice Girls. But I do like the Gemini. What I don't like is when I'm driving and I'll do like voice to text or the cloud thing, is that sometimes it won't read it, talk to me back. And then, you're not supposed to be reading shit while you're driving.
There's a little bit of a pause that it does there.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. Yep. But now what we have to do is, we played the guy eating shit clip a couple weeks ago. I have a new one here, and I want you to look at this girl and tell me, would you or would you not bang this girl? First of all, is she cute enough? She's got freckles. She's got the whole thing.
She looks like one of my ex-girlfriends from like 30 years ago.
Okay, so
she's got some nice 34.
She's got some cannons there, man.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
And she's not an ugly
and she
girl.
looks like she's probably about 5'6", 5'7".
So I'm seriously.
You're turned on by this whole flagellance thing.
They're so just brazen about it, just ballsy, just like I'm just fucking going. And they're looking at the camera, they're selfieing, they're just fucking going to town with this.
You know who she almost looks like is the one friend of ours that is a teacher.
Yeah, just a bit, not too much. Dude, she's got to. By the way, she's got to stop fucking with her face, man. What the fuck is going on with her?
Yep.
She's got to just stop it with the injections and the fucking redoing and all the Botoxiness. What the hell's up with that? I don't get it. I just don't.
I don't know if she affords it all.
I'm completely baffled by that.
What is the other one to the...
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to love this
red.
one. You're going to love this one. You ready for this? A little redhead, but she's devious. She's got something she's going to want to suggest to us.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money, it's not power, it's
mariachi metal, eh?
Yeah, mariachi metal. Let's get into it.
Come on, mariachi metal, man, right? I think I saved this for Cinco de Mayo, but it's too late. There's like an older clip that we saved.
Chong would be proud, man.
You saw the redhead. You're like, I want to talk to this redhead.
Well, she reminds me from the Fifth
Mariachi
Element.
metal, hey!
I want to make some Suno mariachi metal, I think. What do you think of that?
That'd be cool.
I kind of like it. I'm down. What do you think? We down for some mariachi metal?
Actually, we were watching America's Got Talent, and they had a bunch of cops on there.
Yeah.
That actually are mariachi band,
mariachi
and they
metal?
were doing "Walking in Sunshine" in Spanish. It was really cool. So
We're knocking clips off left and right
I
here.
know we're just
All right.
rubbing them out.
Oh, this is a great one. Homo farts. You ready for homo farts? This is a great one.
So I know someone who was converted to gay by a homosexual fart. The question is, does it keep you up at night knowing that a perfectly timed gay fart amounts to gay propaganda? What's happening?
What?
My cousin walked past a gay man who farted and then became gay. It's a tale as old as time. The guy next to him was opening and closing his hole in close proximity, and it made my cousin realize, like, wow, maybe I really would like to be a part of an institution like this. You know, homosexuality. So would you say that the gay man who farted near him was engaged in some kind of conversion therapy? Or is this all just another right-wing conspiracy?
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this to Aaron.
I went through conversion therapy IRL, and I have no idea what the you're talking about. Next question. There's more.
So I know someone who was converted to...
What do you think of that one? I
think
love
it's
that.
funny that when he said, "I'm going to throw it over to him."
What I love is when
he's going to catch it.
Because you can tell she's trying to do a serious interview.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
an attractive little brunette, and she's like sitting there trying to ask questions to two gay guys about this. And it's just ridiculous. I love when this absurd shit like that is happening.
I wonder what the premise was that the two guys originally had to be in that position and then throw them the curveball of that question. I mean, was that from Comedy Central or something?
I'm not sure what the context of it was, but I love the fact that they were doing it. Okay, we kind of brushed a little bit about technology and the AI stuff. Now, what I want to do is describe the course of your life in the ways you consume stuff. You know, when I was a kid, when I was born, it was probably reel to reel. There was 8 tracks. There was cassette. There was, vinyl, 45s, record players, all the stuff, tape decks and things, and into the CDs, into the DVDs, Blu-rays, all that stuff. Yeah. Now to the MP3, and then just out of thin air, we can just say, hey,
stream.
Hey, Siri, play a song, random, and it just fucking does it. Okay, but so one of the industries that has kind of been untouched, I wouldn't say untouched by it, but they stream the gaming industry. They still sold physical discs and stuff like that. Up until recently, you could still get a disc and use it, and you owned it, right? Well, this guy here, there was a headline recently where Sony's not going to do it anymore. Everything is going to stream. You're renting essentially the games now. You're not going to have any physical copies of anything. You got to be hooked to the line. You got to be connected to the wire in order to get the shit. So this guy's reaction is pretty strong on this one. Watch this guy. He's pissed. He's dropping N-bombs. He's going nutty.
What the fuck is Sony doing? I can't own the physical discs no more. Nigga not gonna suck my dick. You mean to tell me y'all just gonna tell niggas, you know what, all them discs you got, them shits don't work no more. I can still go somewhere and buy DVDs. I can still go somewhere and buy Laserdiscs. I can take a vinyl straight out of a Goodwill, put it on a record player, and play that song to this day. To this day. And Sony got it wrapped in their mind. Oh, the consumers aren't interested in physical media. I just pre-ordered GTA for $900. And them niggas gonna tell me I get a piece of paper in the fucking box? A piece of paper? Give me my fucking disc. A piece of paper. My PlayStation don't even take paper. Ain't no fucking paper slot on that motherfucker. Oh, due to consumer pressure, due to consumer reports, due to consumer ideas, due to these nuts, y'all just want to keep making money off of us. We will beat y'all asses. We will come down there and jump y'all motherfuckers. Y'all can't even fight. Y'all have chauffeurs. Y'all can't even fight.
So this is a concern on my end because I used to buy software back in the day, and now you essentially just rent it, and
well, yeah.
For what I do for a living, not only does the AI, gobble up all your stuff that you're making, and bastardize the hell out of it for other people's art, and it's just you can't even just purchase the software that you want to build the stuff with, and then use it, and then not have to be latched into the system. I have canceled more subscriptions in the past 2 weeks than I think I've ever canceled in my entire life. To the point now where I got one more big subscription to cancel. It's a weird time where you don't own your music anymore unless you go and buy a physical. You do have to go to like Goodwill to buy a CD off the rack, or just go and find them in your attic now.
Local record store, or that. I still have my CDs. I didn't purge them and throw them out like a lot of people did. And as you know, I just unloaded like 40,000 albums that were collectibles that the online business that my father had. We do have a record store here, and it goes to magazines and everything else. They had that lawsuit with Rolling Stone where they were trying to get rid of their physical copies of it and subscriptions. And now my lifetime subscription is back with that magazine. There is a nostalgic thing about going into a store and buying a physical copy, but friends of ours are just released a little cassette EP of their music, and that Wiener Schnitzel did. So
it's not that I am an advocate for CDs or tapes or any of that kind of stuff too, because I'm not. I haven't bought a CD since the 90s. I stopped buying it. The last CD I bought was in like 1999. So you're talking 26, 27 years ago. And I never really looked back. Once I could rip the MP3 files off of the discs, I just had them all as files now. And I have hard drives just chock full of music and things like that. Now, the streaming, when it comes to music and them logging into, logging all the things you listen to, there's that cool thing at the end of the year where it's like, here, you listen to this amount of music, here's the albums you listen to, here's this, here's that. And that's cool. I like that a lot. But part of me is, there's no way you can connect with the music the same way when it's just literally, you can just make up some random bullshit word and have it come up with a song. How many times have you asked it to play a song that you want specifically and it plays some random weird song or something? What they're basing this on is not people like you and I. Right. This is all aimed towards the kids. And once you're in that system, which I tried, I was going to unsubscribe to certain things. But when it comes to my music collection, I have to have Apple Music, which is involved with which is hooked into their Apple One account, which is their hard drive situation. So there's certain things I literally couldn't unsubscribe to or cancel because my files are all synchronized there. My music and stuff is all synchronized there. What's going to happen, and I predict, is all of these wonderful things that AI does. All these things that where I can create an image, I can create that, I can create this, create that. It's kind of given people this extra, I wouldn't say chore, but it's given this extra power. It's almost like a superpower that you're given to create anything you want at any time. But I am a creative person, and I look to make stuff almost on a daily basis, but it gets exhausting. It does. When you have all the tools to make stuff all the time, it's almost overwhelming. You don't know what to make. You don't know, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Once you can do all that stuff, it's like, okay, then you're left to your own devices to figure out what you want to do and what you want to make. And
then who can you share it with?
Where you're going to share it, if you're going to share it. Yeah. What Apple's doing, I think, and it's because we all have our little glass pacifiers, like I call it, in our hand, they're making it more seamless, I think. I don't think it's going to be, here's all these grand, awesome things you can use to make it. It's going to be more like, oh, hey, I sent a photo to my buddy Silverback the other day. It was of this. And the AI is going to be able to go and find it for you. And it's going to be simple stuff that you're normally, stuff that you're going to know, you're going to it's going to be more natural, I think. And they're aiming it not towards the phone, because the phone's going to go away. Mm-hmm. It's going to be all based in your glasses. It's going to be in your watch. Your glass is wearable.
They've talked about where you put the watch into a body, which is like a phone, kind of like what they did with the MP3 players and everything else, the Walkman. As it's progressed into the phone, a lot of it. So the way they merged them together.
So I think you're gonna find where things are a little they're not quite as it's not quite razzle dazzle, but it's going to be stuff that's useful that you're going to just by nature. Like, how often do you think about spell check? Never. You don't think about spell check. Spell check's an AI that's been around for years. I think a lot of the stuff that these phones are doing are going to be so seamlessly incorporated into life that you're not going to think about them at all. Right. And that's going to be a much more sweet spot to be in than this, here's a bunch of tools to make a bunch of shit that you're going to be overwhelmed with and not use.
Well, they got to dumb it down for a lot of America, too, because of, to reach that audience, to make it so that anybody can use it when it comes to it. Yeah. But, I mean, who knows what's going to be coming ahead. I'm looking forward to is just somewhat scaling back of not having to use a lot, because at work, they want to micromanage. And even like this quarterly report we had to do recently, my boss likes AI, and he did a thing which basically did our report for us, which is hilarious. So he did all the work for us. We then had to cut and paste it into the form to make it seem like we're doing it.
You're doing extra work even though you're not doing extra work.
Our point was like, okay, if our regional manager's already done our work for us, why don't we just read through it and check box that we agree to what is there to make us aware of our numbers? Why do we need to make it seem like I just copied the smartest kid in class because I need to be out there selling more? So it's hilarious. So,
all right, everybody. My machine's just crashed. We got to get the fuck out of here, everybody.
All right, man.
Let's play some tune. Let's get the fuck out.
Play some music to get us out of here.
Where's the damn song? Didn't I have that song pulled up that I was using? Did I delete it? Did I cancel it? Where was it at here? There we go. Yeah, everybody. This is Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in and spending some time with us. Final words, you got them?
Just be in the moment and enjoy those that you love that are around you. Ohana.
Have a good time, everybody. And the kids, this is Going Deep Show. Hit thegds.com. Do all that fun stuff. And my app, 341-3314 is the number to call. 989. We'll see you guys soon. Chill to the next one. Okay.